Hello, St. Louis, and welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and their aim is to encourage members of our community to interact and engage more creatively, and I'm happy to have them here today, the STL Improv Anywhere group. I've got Mallory and Emanuel. Welcome, both of you, to the studio. It's so nice to have you. We've been hearing about you guys and all the crazy things you've been doing around town. So, Mallory, tell us how this got started.
Yeah, so I moved back to St. Louis after living in Europe for a while. And I was living in Spain, where a lot of life happens in public spaces. They're very vibrant, and people of all ages spend time, together in those public spaces. And when I moved back to St. Louis, I really felt like that was something that was lacking. So I was interested in activating those public spaces, creating opportunities for people to share experiences with other people of the city, and to actually physically engage in experiences within the city space.
So you saw an opportunity for people to get to know each other through interacting in our public spaces.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's a really exciting thing that you've brought to our city. And we've got a pillow fight coming up and all kinds of things that we're going to be talking about. Emanuel, how did you get involved?
I was also interested in drawing more attention to the city around me. I also was in Europe and I came back, and I was just really enjoying St. Louis being back, and I wanted everybody to enjoy it in the same way that I did. And we had similar ideas, and we got to talking.
So you guys were friends, you knew each other here. Interesting that you both brought an idea that you found in Europe.
Yeah.
And do you find that people in Europe are more engaged? They're outside their home. There's more of a community spirit in the public areas.
I think it's that. I think European cities are built around the idea of. The cities are smaller, more compact, and they're more pedestrian-centric. And we all know that St. Louis is a car city.
Yeah.
It's not very walkable. But there are areas where it is, and we do have public transit, so there are ways to create opportunities when people are in shared spaces together. The Metrolink, the bus, we go to different festivals around town, or
we just feel people interact more positively in those shared spaces, and when we're all appreciating that.
So the events that you all have put on, you invite the community to enjoy the activities, or do you have a base of members of STL Improv Anywhere? Is there a base already that people join?
Yeah, so we have sort of two different types of events. We have the larger participatory events that are kind of more citywide, and we will publicize the date and invite people to come participate. That's the No Pants Metrolink ride, Pillow Fight Day, events like that. Then we also have our smaller guerrilla, more performance events where we do a little bit of preparation work, and that's a smaller group of rotating participants. And that group is also open to the public. Anybody who shows any interest, I invite them to kind of join in with
So looking at the screen right now, are these some of the core members of your activities?
Yeah, those are the core members. And that photo is from Valentine's Day this year. Went around downtown. That's from Earth Day. This is Emanuel, of course.
So Valentine's Day, you all handed out crazy Valentines that you all made together. You had people come together and make these Valentines, and you randomly passed them out. Am I right on that?
Yeah. And just being out there, you get really hyped up. You're there to show people that you love the city and that you feel a communal love for everyone sharing the city, and then you really start to feel it. There's so much energy around you, and people are responding, and the energy just builds and builds.
So, and what's the reaction of people that you're randomly running into in the street and handing them Valentines or whatever it is the activity is of the day?
It's all across the board. Some people are just completely taken aback. Yeah, some people are delighted. A lot of people said it was the only Valentine they got that day. And one person told us that we made him not hate Valentine's Day.
Oh,
that was
very
quite
high
nice.
Very high compliment.
Everybody should hate Valentine's Day.
Well, a lot of people do, and that was part of the point. Is we just felt like
There's a lot of love to go around.
Absolutely.
So on Valentine's Day, and not everybody feels that, but the truth is that it's there if you participate in it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to talk more about some of these specific events besides Valentine's Day that you've had, and a really exciting one coming up with the pillow fight in Forest Park. So stay with us. We'll be back with more STL TV Live after this.